ओम वृषाकृतये नमः। स्वतः सर्वगुणात्मा तो विष्णुरेकः सनातनः। अन्यत् सर्वं तत्प्रियत्वात् गुणो दोषः तथा प्रियम्. The Lord is named Vrishakriti as He Himself defines the righteousness, not anyone else. That which pleases the Lord is righteousness, and that which does not please the Lord is considered as unrighteousness. It is wrong to think something as just or something else as unjust without taking the Lord's appeasement into consideration. Gunadosha bhidanasti bhagavat priyamantara. Gunadosha dashehe doshaha hi anyatra bhagavat priyat. So, the word Vrishakriti says the one who has given a formation to the Vrisha, that means dharma, is called Vrishakriti. The word Vrishakriti can be interpreted in another way also. गृहस्थान्तर्गतो विष्णुः यज्ञैर्देवाश्रयो भवेत्. स्वाध्याये ऋषि संस्मृत्या ऋषीणां च सदाश्रयः. स्वाध्यायात् श्राद्धतश्चैव पितॄणाम् अन्नदानतः. मनुष्यादेरतो वेत्ति य एवं सततं गृही. नराणां च सुराणां च गतिरेको जनार्दनः. In this universe, wherever and whenever the religious activities such as Sandhya Vandana, Deva Puja, Brahma Yajna, Vaishwadeva, Baliharana, Yajna, Pinda Pradana are performed, it is Lord Janardana who makes the heavens, demons, sages, mains, kings and human beings practice those activities. So, all the religious activities are fundamentally practiced, performed by the omnipotent Lord, and He is the embodiment of those divine religious activities. So, the Lord is named Vrishakriti. Here the word Vrisha means dharma and Akriti means defining, giving formation, and the second meaning is embodiment.